Hey folks, welcome to the video. Today we're going to be looking at the freshly released Arma 3 CDLC Reaction Forces. Firstly, I would like to thank the developers, Rotators Collective and Bohemia Interactive, for letting me have an early access look at this content. I'd also like to add that all of the footage in this video was recorded in a pre-release build of the game, so may have changed or been tweaked before release. Reaction Forces is being developed by Rotators Collective, who are also responsible for the incredible Western Sahara CDLC. Right then, let's have a quick read of the Steam description and go from there. Fight fires from above in the Cougar medium utility helicopter, or swerve from the beaten track in the Moose pickup truck to take on Tier 1 operations with new weapons and equipment, from pistols and rifles to remote controlled mortars and micro drones. Reaction Forces created DLC as the ultimate response to any situation on the battlefield. Let's go over the main features of the CDLC, beginning with the Cougar Helicopter. The Cougar Helicopter is a true workhorse, boasting 4 blades and twin engines. It's a medium-sized utility helicopter that has made its mark in both military and civilian spheres. In civilian roles, it's the go-to choice for transportation needs, especially for offshore support missions. It has plenty of space to carry people, but its capabilities extend far beyond that. With its robust design, it's often called upon for crucial public service missions like fighting wildfires and search and rescues. Plus, with features like emergency flotation devices, it's ready to handle the challenges of any environment, even the open sea. The Cougar isn't just about transport, it's a force to be reckoned with. Equipped with variable pylon mounts, it can carry external weaponry with ease, like the 20mm chin gun, meaning the Cougar works just as well in a gunship role as it does a logistical one. I really enjoy the addition of the Cougar. It handles amazingly and has great performance. It also has a ton of loadout options, making it a great all-rounder for most situations. The Moose pickup offers a wide array of configurations to suit your needs, being versatile in both civilian and military applications. From serving as a reliable mode of short-range transportation to doubling up as a sturdy weapons platform for special military forces and other groups, the Moose is a jack of all trades. The Moose comes with a whole bunch of customization options, both civilian and military. It can utilize many different weapons platforms like machine guns, missile turrets, and even an MRLS system. I'm a big fan of this new truck. It handles really well and you can use it for pretty much any situation you need. Reaction Forces also adds 2 new mortars to the game in the form of the Commando and the 120mm twin mortar. Imagine having a lightweight one-man mortar that you can assemble on the fly right there in the field. That's the Commando mortar. Easily stored, carried and deployed in the field, the Commando is a great addition to any squad and can fire a range of munitions. The 120mm twin mortar, on the other hand, is a remote-controlled, container-sized emplacement that packs a serious punch. It is capable of launching high-explosive, smoke or laser-guided rounds with pinpoint accuracy. Great fun. Keeping up with the current evolution of drones being used on the battlefield, Reaction Forces adds the RC-40 mini UAV to the game for players to use. It comes in 2 forms, Scout Drone and HE Smoke. The RC-40 is a tiny, inconspicuous UAV deployed via grenade launcher. It's so small you can barely see it. The Scout variant makes for an excellent recon tool, as it is able to laser designate targets while maintaining a low profile. The other RC-40 can be equipped with explosives or smoke charges, making it a deadly tool in the right hands. You can hear this thing coming, it's probably already too late. The explosive and smoke charges can be detonated remotely or via impact. There are 4 new scenarios included with Reaction Forces. We'll start with QRF, which can be played solo or co-op with up to 6 players. Your job is to respond to an emergency call and protect a high-value target until reinforcements can arrive. Mount a defense against waves of enemies and increasingly overwhelming odds. This mode requires close teamwork to survive and very much has a last man standing kind of feel to it. It also feels amazing when you hold out until the cavalry arrives to relieve you at the end. The next mode is called Cash Point. Cash Point is a PvP mode that centres around performing robberies on ATMs around Malden or Tanoa. It is cops versus robbers. The robbers have to steal a set amount of cash and deposit it to a safe house, while the cops will do everything they can to stop them. The robbers are well armed and have an element of surprise, while the cops have strength in numbers and the ability to deploy around the map quickly via helicopter, car or certain fast travel points. We tested it with a full lobby of 10 players, 2 robbers and 8 cops, and it was an absolute blast playing on either side. I should be releasing another video on that shows off Cash Point a little bit more in the future, so keep your eyes open. The Scenarios Training Day and Fire Season are a really cool addition to the CDLC and really show off the capabilities of the Cougar as an emergency response vehicle. In Training Day, you get to familiarise yourself with flying the Cougar and learn how to use the helicopter bucket to take part in water bombing drills on Malden. Once you've earned your firefighting stripes, you're then allowed to go on duty and help protect Malden during the wildfire season for real. I really like that they've added a mode like this to the game. It's nice to get things that focus on more of the civilian side of the vehicles that are so often used for war. I'm looking forward to seeing the wildfire mechanics module being used in player created scenarios in the future as well. I'd consider air control to be the jewel in the crown of this CDLC. It's worth the cost of admission alone. Air control is a massive dynamic 12-player co-op campaign. Players take part in a combined arms offensive of Altis. It focuses more on the aerial support / logistical side of a conflict, as players are tasked with flying helicopters to support objectives in various ways, like transporting squads of troops, delivering medical supplies, performing emergency medevacs and dropping off ammunition. All of these actions contribute to the ongoing battles and will influence how the game unfolds. As you take part in missions, you can earn EXP, which can be spent on a ton of things like upgrades to your weapons, new vehicles, new paint jobs, AI squad mates, and a whole bunch of other things. This mode is so big and exciting that I'll be covering it in another video soon. So those are the main features of the CDLC. Now let's have a look at some of the other things that Reaction Forces adds to Arma 3. The MK26 is an American-made semi-automatic pistol chambered in .50 AE. I'd say it's safe to say that this is basically a Desert Eagle. It hits like a train and also comes in a lovely gold paint job too. Fun fact, the first televised use of a golden Desert Eagle was in the 2002 film Austin Powers in Goldmember. There you go. The G19 is often used by police and military forces around the world. It is very versatile thanks to its ease of use and the ability to switch between semi and fully automatic fire. This particular G19 comes with a 65 round drum mag, turning the G19 into a handheld bullet hose. Very fun. The Hades H6 is a bolted 5.56 rifle. It's super light, easy to handle and has a really quirky look to it with the side-loaded magazine. It comes with the new 5.56 AP rounds as standard, and they really do pack a punch against lightly armoured targets. The Veles is the second rifle added to Reaction Forces. It is a Russian bullpup rifle chambered to 12.7mm. The Veles is loosely based on the Shak-12. The rifle is mainly designed for CQB usage, but being chambered in 12.7, it can pretty much blow a hole in someone. It is pretty good at close, medium and to an extent longer ranges too. While not a new gun to Arma 3, the Vermin 45 now comes in a sweet new black paint job for all of your heisting or SOF needs. It also makes an excellent weapon for pilots and has many new customization features. Another new paint job for an existing weapon in Arma 3, the Rahim 762 DMR now comes in a sleek new black spray job as well as a tan variant too. A new set of night vision goggles has been added too. The TMVGBs feature colour enhanced thermal imaging and a special filter for low light conditions. Wearing these make you feel like the Predator. They're really cool. As well as the new helicopters, additional heavy weapons pylons have also been added into the game. You can transform your civilian transport into a heavy gunship in a matter of moments with the addition of the Gatling weapon pod, the 20mm autocannon pod, and the Dagger missile pods. For those that are all about the looks, Reaction Forces adds some really nice new clothing options too, including a sweet leather jacket, firefighter fatigues and helmets. There's a new duffel bag to go along with the Cash Point mode, a couple of new helmets, the heavy combat helmet and the Shapebreaker helmet. Rounding out the whole experience, Reaction Forces adds over an hour of newly composed ambient tracks, which go really well with all the new modes they've added. Definitely worth turning your in-game music on for. I think Rotators Collective have done another amazing job with Reaction Forces. The quality of the new asses is extremely good, and there is so much on offer for people. It's very good value for money. Like I said before, this whole thing is worth it just for air control alone. That mode is fantastic, and I can't wait to play some more of it. Anyway, once again, thanks to Rotators Collective and to Bohemia Interactive for letting me get my hands on this early to play it. Reaction Forces is awesome. Stay tuned for my videos going into more detail on air control and cash point. Thanks for watching everybody, and I'll see you next time.